our next segment now, where we can talk about some of the things coming up. So, upcoming tournaments now, right?
Yeah.
We've got a lot of we've got a lot of hype surrounding the Brawlhalla World Championship coming up. You know, like we said, all official tournaments are off until the World Championship. So there's no circuit points to be gained, but players still want to train, right? And the best place to train is in an environment where there are some stakes, there are things to win, and everybody's trying their hardest, right? So, with that in mind, Brawl League is coming out and hosting some back to their roots community organized events. So we have nothing to do with how these events turn out, right? We did not. It's their thing, right?
But we're
supporting
an event,
right?
And you know, I mean, this is what they do. You've said it before. They are the community organization, and they run these things all the time.
Yeah. So I mean, back before we had official esports, Brawl League was still out there running all these community events, and now they're back at it again. Now they're filling up these spaces now where we don't have any tournaments going on, but we are going to support them, right? We didn't plan any of this, but you know, we love Brawl League, right?
Yeah, no, they're absolutely phenomenal. I love all that you guys do, just running the community.
We appreciate Brawl League.
If you want to train up, they got their Discord server, and that's where you can find out when they host events such as...
Well, there's one coming up right now, right? It's the Brawl League. They're calling it the Brawl League UTM for Use Training... Wait. Use Training...
There you go. Nailed it. Yeah, that's the one.
If you guys remember, that's funny.
Perfect.
That was a funny thing that happened.
Perfect.
And so they're calling it the Brawl League Use Training Mode event, and that's happening this weekend. Actually, on Saturday it's a European 2v2 tournament. On Sunday it's an NA 2v2 tournament. I'm not sure what the times are and all that. Get on the Brawl League Discord. It's super easy, right? I can remember it. Discord.gg/Brawl League.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
pretty, smart of them to
easy.
keep it so simple. So head over to their Discord where I'm sure they're posting all the details of their tournament. And next weekend there's going to be 1v1 tournaments, and on Friday there's even a Brazil tournament. So that's going to be super cool. Another chance to see a Brawl League, a Brazil 1v1 tournament. You know, the Brazil regional qualifier was so hype.
Yeah. Crazy hype.
So Friday, it's going to be, this is next weekend, right? This weekend's 2v2. But next weekend, Friday, Brazil 1v1, Saturday, EU 1v1, and Sunday, NA 1v1. That's going to be really cool. The prizes, it's not cash now, but we've got some exclusive items that we're going to be giving out. Ooh. So they're going to have some item codes to give out, and I'll just spoil one of the big ones here. It's a Brawl League avatar. We're finally gonna put a straight up Brawl League avatar. That logo you see there, I mean, it's spruced up. It's spruced up a little nice, some more shading and stuff like that. But basically, that avatar you're seeing over there, that logo, is going to be an avatar in the game, and you can earn it by winning or placing highly. I don't know how they're going to distribute it. It's up to them, but placing well in their use training mode events.
That's hype. Yeah, that's hype.
Super hype. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. So thank you, Brawl League, for coming out and doing this. You know, we're gonna support you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you
very
much.
And you know, all of this is to train for BCX, the Brawlhalla World Championship Expo, which is coming up really soon, scary soon. You know,
just a
with all the stuff that we need to prepare for it. It's really soon to me. It's gonna be really good. Let me tell you, man, this event is gonna be crazy. November 3rd through 5th, $100,000 tournament. You know, last year was a $50,000 event. It's doubled down.
Everything's double.
Doubled down, man. Waterfall brackets now, super fun. You know, we don't have to get into how it all works, but well, maybe we do.
I mean, sure. You know, we'll break it down real quick.
Let's break it down real quick. So, okay, waterfall brackets, super cool, right? What it basically means is that you're going to be playing a lot of matches. If you're invited, this doesn't really apply to you. If you're already invited, that means you're in top 32,
Yep.
and you're waiting to go, right? But what it does mean for the average competitor coming out is that you're going to play a lot more games, at least 7, right? And so you can see here, if you follow in this graphic here, if you follow the Bodvar, pretend you are the Bodvar, right? You're just an unranked player who came out and just can play Brawlhalla really well, right? You can see in the placement pool, it's all the placement pools are going to have 8 people, maybe 7 in like one of them or something. And you just have to place top 4 in that placement pool to continue on in the tournament. And depending on where you place, if you place 3rd or 4th, you go into Division 3. If you place 2nd, you go into Division 2. If you place 1st, you go into Division 1. And then,
easy enough.
After placement pools are over, Division 3 starts playing. And so this is, same as placement pools, just starts over again. It's another round robin with 8 people. This time, the top 2 move on and get promoted to Division 2. When Division 3 is over, repeats, just goes on to the same one, and so on until we get to the finals, to the final top 32, which will play out. And then on Sunday we watch top 8, all best of 5. It's gonna be super, super hype.
Oh man!
So a big thing that I wanted to talk about, we actually do have some new news here for you as far as how BCX is gonna work. This doesn't really apply to everybody, but the invited players. We're going to be, we were talking about this before, how we'll have all-star brackets, right?
Right.
Or all-star divisions. And that will be where we would, determine tie breaks amongst people of the same rank. So we're kind of changing how that works now. It's basically the same, but now it's more direct. It's more direct. There's going to be more matches, which is the best part. More matches for people to watch on stream. So basically, what they're called now, and you'll see it in Smash GG when we publish it, is we have tiebreaker divisions, right? And so tiebreaker division 1 is all the rank 1 players of each region, right? And so we have, which includes 4 people. Unfortunately, Emperor of Brazil is not going to be able to make it to the tournament. Man, we tried. We even offered to fly him out. He just couldn't make it happen. So, that things happen. That's how it is. We didn't get Dobrian at the event last year. That's just how it is. So basically, tiebreaker Division 1 is going to be a round robin between Noel, Maltimum, Kyler Alice, and Tiger. Whoa. Right? So. And this goes on. Every other tie that there is in each rank, for example, tiebreaker division number 2 is Boomy versus Dobrian. Tiebreaker division number 3 is LDZ versus Eram. Tiebreaker division number 4 is Remy versus Addy Mestic, and so on, right? So what it basically means is every tiebreaker division is, figuring out what those seeds are going to be. So, So from tiebreaker division number 1, we're going to figure out the first 4 seeds between Noel, Maltimum, Kyler, Alice, and Tiger. Seed 5 and 6 is going to be either Boomy or Dobrian. We figure out what that order is through the tiebreaker. And what this means for the stream is that all day Saturday, until we get to Division 1 or the playoff division of Waterfall, you're just going to be watching the most intense top tier matches between players who ordinarily would never be able to compete. Take tiebreaker division 5, for example. It's a round robin between iThrow, M4Mini, and Fiend of Brazil. My gosh. All these matches are going to be people that you wouldn't get to see these matches ever online. These are
all cross region.
Exactly.
They're all coming from separate regions. You're not playing anyone from your own region. That's crazy.
Because we're figuring out the tiebreakers between the ranks of each region. So for the purpose of this, rank 1 in Southeast Asia is equivalent to rank 1 of NA, but we're gonna find out, how just how equivalent are. What is the tiebreaker going to look like? So I'm really excited for that. And the only invited player that doesn't do a tiebreaker is SDTV Wilson. He's just because he's rank 9, because like we were explaining earlier, the
regional qualifiers had the slot slide down.
Yeah, right. So because of the regional qualifiers, he's the only rank 9 circuit point holder that will be there. So he has nobody to tiebreak against. He's just gonna be sitting in top 32. He'll know his seed. So man, that's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited for that. Just to say some of the other tiebreakers that are happening. Tiebreaker number 6, Stevenator versus Daiku.
Oh,
we're gonna see that on stream.
This
is gonna be, while everybody's playing Waterfall, the main stage is just gonna be one at a time. All these tiebreakers going down. We'll probably start from like bottom to top, right? We'll start with tiebreaker Division 8, Wrench versus TV. Then go to tiebreaker Division 7, Starlight versus Stimpy. And so on. Stevenator, Daiku, all the way up. It's gonna be super cool.
That's exciting.
That's for a stream viewer. That's the best. It's like all these cross-region matches all day long, And then when it's over, we're watching the top stuff happening from Waterfall. Who made it all the way up? Who's gonna get promoted into the? I don't remember off the top of my head how many slots there are, but there's plenty. There's like 12, I want to say. I don't remember. Don't take my word for it. But there's gonna be a lot of open slots, more than we expected, right? Due to invitee attendance, right? The bunch of international players couldn't make it.
So those Waterfall Flex slots,
there's
just
more promotion plays for people coming in from Waterfall. So that's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited. Also, little change in how the side tournaments are going to happen. We got the schedule right here. We don't have the side tournament schedule yet, but by next week, this time, we will have a side tournament schedule. If you've noticed, on Smash GG, you can't register for a side tournament anymore. That's because we've changed how it's going to work. The players who did register for side tournaments, you're still registered, right? You won't have to re-register when you get to the venue. But what we're going to be doing is announcing side tournament registration at the event. So like 2 hours or something before the event starts, before the side tournament starts, registration will be opened, right? And we'll announce it on the loudspeaker at the venue, and we'll post it on Twitter and whatever, we'll get the word out. And players will be able to just register like right on their phones, or head over to the TO desk and have Smash GG staff register. We will have actual Smash GG staff there, so you'll be able to thank them in person, not yell at them. We're gonna have Paper Fairy there, who is like the Grandmaster Wizard of Waterfall Brackets. He just Smash GG in general. I mean, he really customized this bracket for us. We have some pretty special rules on how this tournament works, and Smash GG is supporting it completely. It'll be so nice when you're looking through and finding out standings and stuff. You really get a beat on like everything that's happening because it'll all be in Smash GG. So you'll be able to register for the tournaments as they open, and basically they're intended for people who aren't supposed to be playing in anything else during that time. So, for example, after placement pools are over, basically half the competitors are out of the tournament. So by like the afternoon, half the players aren't playing anymore.
Right.
There'll be friendly stations. There'll be the dedicated friendly station zone for sponsored by Scepter and Azio.
Wonderful.
And Astro now. Oh snap!
Dropping that
Astro is on board.
They're slip that
official.
One in there?
I'm just sliding that in there. Astro, official headset sponsor. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna have like 40 something Astro headsets there. So for 2v2 in like Division 1, Waterfall, and Main Stage, and any of the stream stations, you'll have a headset, like a microphone, and have a closed circuit communication with your teammate. If you came to Combo Breaker, it's going to be the same as that. Like, that's how we had 2v2 going on the main stage at Combo Breaker. Not Combo Breaker, Dreamland. And so you'll be able to talk to your opponent, and you'll be able to talk to your teammate, and your opponents won't hear it. So that's super cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and you'll like we did last year. The 2v2 stations will, each team has their own monitor, and each team is head to head against the other team. So you'll be able to strategize and stuff.
Make your calls.
Because I think that's
plays.
important, right? You want to.
Oh, it's very
Brawlhalla, 2v2 in doubles of Brawlhalla, it's more important than ever to strategize your attacks.
Yeah.
A lot of players can do it without communicating, right? But sometimes it is really helpful to know what your teammate's trying to go for, who you guys should be focusing on to attack, because there's no share stock, right? It's not like you just kill anybody and that's their whole health pool. If you could 3-stock one of the guys before even the other one loses the stock, it's gonna be a much easier fight to get rid of those other 3 stocks. No matter how low you guys are. So yeah, we got all that going on. Oof. And Astro is going to be providing the headsets and communication.
That's
for that,
awesome.
so super hype, yeah. Super glad. I forget where I was before I started talking about Astro. But yeah, side tournaments, all that stuff. It's going to be cool. We want to have something fun to compete in for the players who aren't in the tournament anymore, right? And not just them, there will be other players. It's not just the people who got knocked out, right? It's also the players like waiting in Division 1. They can play during the side tournaments that's happening while Division 2 is going on, right? And vice versa. It's just that if you're not,
there's always something for you to participate in at BCX,
right?
Because it's not just the World Championship. It's hanging out, it's playing
games,
beating people.
Yeah.
Always something going on.
Dev panels, all that stuff. So the prizes are going to be unique. We don't have the prizes listed anywhere yet, although the actual World Championship prize splits have been published. The side tournament stuff will be like physical prizes because you're there. We want to give you something,
of course.
So if we do that Brawl Ball tournament, and we probably will, it'll be like footballs like signed by developers and stuff. I don't know. Don't take my word for it, but we're gonna have cool prizes that that's not just cash, although it might also be cash, but cool stuff too. Not that cash isn't cool. Cash is king. Everybody knows that.
Oh my gosh.
And while we're talking about the prize splits, let's bring that up again. We talked about it last week. It's published on Smash GG, but we've got them here. These are the official World Championship prize splits. It tells you the percentages and the values. How much money can you make coming out? What we were aiming for.
A lot.
The answer is a lot. Yeah. Get in top 32, and you're in the money in 1v1. What we basically wanted to do is that if you get to the final bracket, we wanted to at least cover a good amount of the cost it took to get there, right? Yeah. So, that's the lowest prizing you could get is about the cheapest plane ticket that you'd get in domestically, right? So yeah, if you compete and you make it to the final bracket, at least your travel and stuff, the money you invested to get there is at least kind of covered. And then of course you do really well.
The goal is to push further.
You do really well and you buy a car or something.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy? There's a lot of money to make in Brawlhalla.
A lot of money.
And things are looking pretty spicy for next year too. I can't talk about it too much, but let's have a really good championship, everybody. All right, because there could be some big things happening if we have a very good championship. So let's just let's all go out there and really make it a very good event. So that's it. That's all of our announcements for today. Come to BCX. It's really the sum of all this. Come to BCX. If you check out the esports Discord, there's a channel in there now that's like sign up for BCX, and it has all the links and stuff that you need. The hotel group rate, if you've been waiting on booking your hotel room for the group rate to extend till Sunday, it now does. So you can book the links on Smash GG. It's also in the announcements channel of the esports Discord. The group rate now extends to a Monday checkout. It was Sunday checkout all this time, and it's a pretty big group discount. It's like it's like 50% or less of the normal price for a room there. So
crazy.
Yeah, so get your book your room, $111 a night. If you're looking for something cheaper, there really are a bunch of options there. And I posted in that sign up for BCX channel, the esports Discord. I posted a little map that has like all the hotels that are within walking distance or very close distance to the venue. And there are other cheaper options. The nice thing about the Marriott, the Waverly that we're actually that we have the group rate in, is that it's connected to the venue.
Right,
you don't even need to go outside. You just walk from your room downstairs through the tube, and you're right there. Brawlhalla's right there. It's super close. It's really cool. So you don't even need to go outside. Although it'll be nice outside. Be like a nice cool 60 degrees or something. Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll
I mean, we're down here in Atlanta, Georgia, so
it
stays nice.
It's always nice, but man, I remember last BCX, it was all of a sudden cold. It was not cold at all for the whole week, and right after BCX, it was no longer cold, but it got pretty cold there. Just check the weather in advance. We usually know a few days ahead of time how cold it's gonna be. Could be perfect. Might be a little cold. We'll see. Who knows? Weather's crazy. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you missed any of this, if you're just tuning in, you missed any of this, it's all going to be on YouTube. So just check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/Brawlhalla.
Yep.
So